What's up, guys? This is Madden 18. Specifically, we're in the Madden Ultimate team for the new Madden 18. This is August 16th. The game fully releases the 25th. If you pre-order, you get to get 3 days early access and get to start it on the 22nd. So this is day one early footage, and just for a quick look, this is what things look like in the menus. And there's new ways to play. You have the online cooperative modes, which you can play. There's 3 live people per team, per side, if you will, and head-to-head in this. And you pick a role, and you know the roles can be offensive captain, and you can pause and read this stuff. Or you can be a defensive captain, or you can be a head coach. It's very cool. So there'll be 3 actual physical players, live human beings controlling players on each side. So it'll be 6 live people playing simultaneously on the screen, which is very cool. And you can obviously change your role. There's party management stuff. Let's see in here. You can mute people's mics. You can see what players they're bringing. I think because there's just a lot. If you want me to go into real detail about how that works, let me know and I'll make a video on that. But I'm gonna go into a solo here just to kind of show you the gameplay, which is pretty much like Madden 17. Because it's not going to be a huge jump, but there are it is what it is. So, seasons, solo challenges, MUT Champions is not live yet, but it will be soon, obviously. You have the MUT Draft, and you have the store, which is going to look pretty much exactly like it did last year. And, just the art looks a bit different. You have players here, and then you have your items, contracts, and stuff. And then, the auction, I don't even really need to go into this, but the auction house and your binder and all that stuff looks exactly the same as it did in Madden 17. Let's see, what else? You have your team. It looks exactly like it did in Madden 17. Except for the fonts and stuff look a lot smaller. They are. It's just harder to read the names and stuff. But the chemistries and the way it's all laid out is exactly the same. What else? Let's see. Your coaching equipment is exactly the same. You got your uniforms. You have your playbooks, your stadium, your head coaches. And then what else? We have your item binders now in this section. You have your upgrade sets, which is just sets. That's it's the same thing as sets. They just put the upgrade in front of it, and it's now located there. And you now have a MUT level, which I'm level 2. I just started. I've only played 1 challenge so far. So, and I'll briefly show you that. It's right here, unlock new ways to play. So as you level up, you'll get new things that you can acquire, basically. At level 3, you get exclusive store offers. 4 all game modes. Level 5, power up upgrades. And then there's the squad play. Be a captain or coach with friends. And then the objectives, it includes the new MUT level, the experience things. So you can kind of pause that and look at that. If you want me to describe this kind of stuff in a more specific, longer video, let me know. But let me go ahead and get to the solo challenges, and you just see how quickly go through these. And you see they're locked by the MUT level, except for this one and this one, the kickoff NFL journey. Let's go ahead and go into kickoff. And here's the first one, and you see they have bonuses now, and so you can play this and win it and not do the bonus, and you're still fine, but you'll get 100 experience if you gain 60 or more offensive yards. And the rewards here is you get Marshawn Lynch here for the first challenge, and the second challenge you get Julio Jones. Awesome, right? So let's start this first one. It's the kickoff challenge. And we're playing the Raiders, and we get 1,200 coins, Marshawn Lynch. We have to do 30 or more rushing yards and win the game. And if I get 60 or more offensive yards, I'll get a bonus 100 experience. So I'll try that. So let's start this out. And you see it's now a football there. This screen here is pretty much the same, or it is the same, really. I didn't want to tell already clock stay on. Whoops. But with this, the playbooks, I picked the Patriots offensive playbook because that's the one that I'm familiar with, and my favorite plays are gone. They pulled them out. My favorite formation is out. So I'm going to be playing like I'm using a playbook I've never used before, which is true. So I may struggle a bit in this. So it is what it is. These splash screens, I would recommend pausing and reading, because that's kind of cool. You get to use your team tokens that you get to upgrade players. You saw the little sequence for Odell Beckham Jr. there. So there's a lot of new cool stuff to keep you engaged in the game that wasn't there in Madden 17. And I haven't played enough of this hardly at all to know really what's majorly different as far as mechanics. But there's not a ton. There's not a ton that is different. I mean, I would say 90% plus is the same as 17, but everything, it feels smoother and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and get into the challenge here. Again, it shows you the experience bonus, 60 or more offensive yards for 100 experience. The challenge goals: win the game, rush for 30 yards. Fail conditions, there's none. And then the bonus goals and rewards are none. So it tells you there's some bonuses and stuff for some other challenges. So let's go ahead and get in the game. And again, I'm going to be kind of crippled here because my plays that I use all the time are not in this book. So let's look at the situation. I haven't even looked at this screen yet, really. It's the same. Okay, so we're in fourth quarter, a minute and a half left. We're at 2nd and 5, and we're up. So there's really no chance of losing. So basically, we just have 90 seconds to get a lot of yards and rushing yards specifically. So we're going to have to use our timeouts here. And run it, and some of my favorite running plays aren't in here either, and I don't have my Uber squad. This is the worst squad I'm ever gonna have. So here we go. Let's get in here and go over to run. Let's see if we can. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, this feels so slow. Wow. Okay. Well, we got our 30 yards. Was that... Did we get the other one? I didn't even pay attention to what yard line we started on. I mean, the graphics, it's really subtle, but they're definite improvements. The halfback stretch has always been a great play. It is going to feel slower if you played well into Madden, late into Madden 17 and had a 99 or even a 95, 96 team. It's going to feel quite a bit slower. But you saw the other team is equally as slow, so I was able to. I didn't have to spin or juke or anything on that one. But let's look at the challenge goals. I want to see about the offense. Get 60-plus offensive yards. So let's see. Where were we on the 40? Let's take a look at the player stats real quick and see what we just rushed for. We hit, 31 yards? Okay. So I've got to get the ball back quickly to be able to get that bonus. All right. I don't have to worry about this, so might as well just go in here. I need to make some adjustments on this. See, the accelerated clock I hate. See how low it is now? See, I'm noticing the CPU defenses are a lot smarter than they were last year. That same play I would hit every time. And now it's not. But it's also, I'm using, a wide receiver that's level 59, or it's crazy. Anyways, I gotta stop these guys. So, and I am not familiar with the defensive playbook here at all. This bar is a little different too. And you notice it just did a perfect there. Let's see the little 100 mark is in there now. Short kick. Oh yeah, the wind was in my face. All right, so 19. Oh, that's just kick return ability. You can notice the graphics quite a bit. I'm just going to go with the recommended for now and pull this out a little bit. Let's see how I've heard the line cannot get pressure at all now. And this one, holy crap! Oh man, why didn't I pick that ball? I've read that the receivers and like with catching the ball, the guys either catch it or they have like brick hands. It's like right there would have been a pick in 17. Well, on the replay, it looked quite like it. Yeah, he just batted. I think I hit X, which that's a safe move. But let me spread them out a little bit. Still gonna try to. I didn't need that at all. Let me get in here and I don't have any time to pick this. Let's go with overload 3-seam press. Pick that up. They still have problems with the guys picking up the ball, but I've still got my stick abilities. I tried to focus in 17 not to get into bad habits that I knew were not going to be included, and so see him trying to get that ball. It's terrible. This looks good, and this is coming through in like 360p because I'm running through the computer. All right, so it's offensive 60 yards for the challenge, for the bonus challenge, right? So we can pass, we can run, doesn't matter. I may just try to run the ball. We have a little bit more time out here. Let's see if they cover this again. Nice blocking, nice blocking. Look at this, look at this. So we should have our bonus objective here. Now, obviously, these beginning challengers, the difficulty is going to be lower. The lowest, really, but still, it's fun. It's fun to start a game and be able to do well. I've ran the same play twice. That's all I've done is on offense. But I've run like 4 plays so far in Madden 18. All right. So here, let's see if they still have. I'm gonna do extract trail. Make adjustments on this and see what we have. I don't know if Dak can roll out like I want him to, but we'll see. There we go. Alright, that one works better. Just be able to make your reads easily. Okay. Make sure I've hit the objective. Challenge goal. It looks like it doesn't confirm that. Yeah, I far exceeded that. So it's not confirming any of that. So the rest of this is just Doesn't matter. All right. There's my hit stick. It didn't say it, but what I was saying earlier is I truly tried to focus on what I knew was going to be taken out of Madden 7 that was in 17 and taken out of 18, like ball hawking, stuff like that. You can't just hold Y down anymore, and on defense you have to time it and stuff like that. So let's get out here. We know they're trying for I want to put pressure on. Let me go with just cover 3 sky. It didn't pick it. Let me audible. See a cover 3 drop. Pinch the line a little bit. Interesting. You can really notice the lighting in this is much better. Much better. And again, I'm running this through. I'm going to do a blitz here. I'm running this through Windows 10, and so this is not. It's going to look a lot better. What I'm trying to get, it's going to look a lot better on your screen. It's going to look a lot better. I'm going to call a timeout here if I get the ball back on your screen, playing off a console. So, 3rd down. Let's do the cover 6 press. Let's take them, do a little bit of adjustment, spread them out a little bit, bring in the line. And able to break that one up. I'm able to get pressure using the defensive line, which they said was not going to be a factor. It was not going to be like it as easy as it was in 17. So I'm not finding that to be the case. Look how slow the computer is, though, in this mode anyways. Jeez, I almost returned that thing for... I have this on arcade. Let me just say that. So I'm not like the best player in the world or anything. This is quite obvious. It's just the difficulty is so low. It's making this look stupidly easy. But it's good. It's good for these first challenges not to be like struggling in them or anything. All right, especially when you're trying to get used. If you're trying to get used to it, you know, the new playbooks, you know, whatever. All right, so we have 17 seconds. I actually want to try out this X-Drag again. I could go with that wheel, but there's only a few things. I really adjust this play quite a bit, change the look of it. Let's see, we had Jackson. You see about the hands? It's like people have been saying in the forums that they have bricks for hands. They either catch it or it's just bricks. Not like even close. It's like right there. I hit them right in the hands and it's just nothing. Let's take a look. We may be intercepted here, but whatever. There we go. So they look like cover 2. I don't know. It could be 1, but I mean it could be even 3. But you saw that gap on that post route, that gap in coverage in the middle of the field, and when he was making that break on the post. So. Interesting. So they were in an edge blitz 3. That was a cover 3. Wow. Okay. Well, really extending this. Let's see what the slants look like here. We have a quick slant, but they're different. We'll try them. They're quite a bit different. I don't know if I have time to get this off. Yeah, I'm going to need to call a timeout because the accelerated. That's why I hate the stupid accelerated clock when I'm looking at stuff. If you don't go immediately to your play, you're screwed. All right. So quick slants. All right. Yeah, I saw that. But I say if he dropped that, because that timing was perfect, they all bit over on the edge on the out route there. So, I mean, let's look at the replay. See if anything's changed with this. This looks pretty identical. Yeah, everything's identical here. But in this play, I mean, you have your slants coming in, slant here, and then you have guys coming out on whatever you want to call them, check down, edge routes, out routes. I don't know what you want to call it, but one guy going to the way, one guy coming in, slants. So the defense, like they all bid over here. So watch these guys here. And I noticed once he made his cut in for the slant in, he was wide open. Yeah, I mean, look at the movement here. All out. This guy's coming over here to try to get around to the quarterback, obviously. And they continue outward because of the route. I mean, obviously they're all biting here, and then he cuts in. And I threw it. Yeah, two guys on that out route, and this guy. I mean, I could have thrown it right now, and he would have been all right because he was on the inside of the defender. I don't know why I'm breaking down this play so much, but anyways, I knew I had him, but with the way the hands are with these receivers, I was like, but it didn't really matter. And he caught that. So all that's the same. This all looks the same. Anything new in this? Can you have injuries in some of those? Anyways. Alright. Let's finish this up.
Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
It just feels like slow motion because the overalls now compared to 17, the end of 17. Alright. 4 seconds. Let's go man up 3 deep.
This looks to probably be the final play.
Alright. There we go. Look how slow the defense there. Look at that. I guess this is how you should play if you played the previous Madden. You should just freaking demolish this challenge. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's just not fair. Look at the speed of him and look at those guys jogging. That's a 59 overall player, too. But I think we're playing against... Because the team, this team we're playing was 50 overall. And so I think we're playing versus just all 50 cards or something. Out of 8. What do we want to do here? Let's go quick again, but let's go with something different. The I-form slot. There we go. There's the challenge. So there we go. We got the experience bonus, obviously. Well, I assume we did. We'll find out right now. Win the game, rush for 30 yards is greened up. And 1,200 coins, 0 items, and we get it was Lynch, right? Get to pop him in the backfield. Da-da-da. Experience wider. Okay. So yeah, there's experience. We leveled up. Now I can get the level master pack, whatever that is. And the next level is not that far away. So yeah, I mean these at least the first smut levels to unlock a lot of the stuff that's locked up right now is extremely quick to do. And let's see, we got 25 experience for winning. We got 75 for winning by at least 13. We got the bonus, which that's all I was trying to do, with 60 offensive yards. And then I get an extra 5 experience for getting at least 1 sack or interception. So, yeah, we did a lot in that one. And you see the coin graphic has changed as well. Quite substantially. Here we go. Here we go. We get the Marshawn Lynch reward. You got new items. You'll see the screen anytime you get rewards. Marshawn Lynch, kickoff challenge, gold, 70 overall halfback. And let's compare them. So we have James White. He was actually better. So, well, he's faster. Let's put it that way. Lynch is got a massively better truck though, so that's good. I got a speed back and a power back. That's nice. That's nice. So I'll put Lynch. I don't know. At this point, it's so negligible. 73 to 71 speed. The acceleration is substantial though, and edge speed matters. So I'll probably put Lynch at second string. It's all right though. And then we get, oh yeah, Mutt tip. Forgot about those. Improve your team by adding these players, blah, 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 blah. So, and then we have the next challenge, which there's no point in playing that now if it's already gone on 27 minutes. But let's go ahead and go to the adjust lineup here, and let's throw in Marshawn Lynch. Let's see. Let's take, D'Angelo Williams and Reggie Bush. I just want to look at their stats real quick, see what their speed is and stuff. Look at D'Angelo Williams. He's got 81 speed. Ooh, 85 acceleration. He needs to be up there at, look at this. 82 speed on Reggie Bush. I'm sitting there playing with golds. Something's not right here. James White is running at 73 speed and 76 acceleration. What? The fluff? Does that make any sense to you guys? Hang on a minute. Let's just stick Marshawn there. For the hell of it. And let's compare him. Which he does have chemistry on him. But let's compare him to... Reggie Bush. Okay, what it is they gave him the stats that the major speed stats that are huge, but their carry and their vision and all that stuff, trucking, looseness, is just a god awful, right? So like these cards are gonna have fumbleitis is what it is. Okay, I get it. All right, that's cool. Anyways, guys. Let me know what you want to see in future videos, especially over the next several days, next week or so. Like specific things you want to see in Madden 17. Madden 18. Whether it's in Mutt and Madden Ultimate Team, maybe you want to see again the playbooks, the different teams. Maybe you want me to explain modes differently. Maybe you want to see the 12% part of the journey that you can play, and I will go ahead and record that. Of the long shot story mode and see what that's about. But guys, I really appreciate you watching, and I don't think I've played this game for long enough to really give an honest evaluation of whether you should, quote, buy it or not. But if you enjoy it, and especially the grinding of the Ultimate Team, I don't think even if it was identical in every single way to Madden 17, I think you still buy it, because it's a new season, it's a new grind, it's new players, and so on, so. But take care.